Wait, let's say our pronouns real quick. I'm a he.
I'm a starfish. You and I are sick.
You walked into a lion's den.
You wouldn't know that it was human meat until they said to you, human carpaccio.
When I think about eating people, not only do I think about how they would taste, but I also like to think about their personality.
Walked into a lion's den.
Just call me my guy and we're good.
Yeah, call me my dude. That's it. You sound like the dumbest robot.
I am the dumbest robot.
Thank you for listening to Splittin Hairs. On this podcast, you're gonna learn about yourself. I'm Ashlynn Salzano.
My name is Chris Metcalf.
We're all lizard people anyway.
You know what's funny? You know what's an observation I made yesterday about robots taking our jobs?
I like how you say an observation you made yesterday as if you don't have these continuously all the time. Half the time I talk to you, we're texting like articles about robots taking over.
Or aliens.
And signs of it happening.
Right. So here's what I was like, because I saw that like a robot is showing art in an art museum. Like they're the ones like walking people through it now, like tour, whatever you call them. Like,
oh, like the tour? Like yeah, like instead of having like the recorder thing or a human do it, it's a robot.
Yes, it's a robot now. So that's what I saw, and I was like, you know what's crazy is that like we are so into robots doing certain jobs. We're all like, oh, a robot can do that, let them do this, but we don't want to give like autistic people jobs. And that's like basically the same.
Are you suggesting that an autistic person should be doing the tours at an art museum? Because that would be dope.
I'm suggesting that they can. Like, we've, like, put them out that they can't have jobs. But it's like, robots don't have social cues. Right?
Right.
Like,
I'm also imagining this robot, like, have you seen those big, like, shitty droids on wheels at supermarkets? That's what I'm picturing. It's just like one of those things with googly eyes.
No, she had like a
this
wig.
This is a Mona Lisa.
It has to scan the QR code of of the art.
Would you like to hear it in French?
Art is no longer like paintings, it's just QR codes.
Yeah.
And you have to just like scan them.
Well,
but she has like a wig and like a face mask, but here's this, right? Her arms are just mechanic, like the wires are out. So like they were like,
it's a beta version.
But also they were like looking at the robot, they were like, we need to fix this is fine.
Right.
Your face needs to go.
It needs as close to Ex Machina as possible. I'm just picturing like a rubber, just like
like the face is too big for the robot.
Yeah, and it's like bulging out, and it's just like a Halloween like lady rubber mask like over a robot's face. You tear it off, it looks like Terminator 2 or
it's
whatever.
Leatherface.
Yeah.
They have like different ones, like Michael Myers and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But isn't that crazy though? Like people don't want to give people with autism jobs, but we will give robot jobs.
Yeah. Well, have you heard about the people that are like handicapped and they'll post online like they live in like Orlando and they'll be like, do you want a handicapped person to cut all the lines in Disney World? And then you can like hire them.
What?
Yeah. So that you essentially like, you're basically like, I'm going to bring a handicapped person with me. You buy them their ticket. You obviously pay them. But then because in Disney World, you cut all the lines.
Oh my God. For some reason, I thought you said, wait. I don't know if I like saw something that distracted me. For some reason, I thought you said that you in Disney World, like, do you want someone to cut your grass? I don't know why I think I heard lawn. And I was like, you're paying, you want, like, I was like, that's kind of sick. I was like, you want to watch someone who's handicapped cut your lawn?
I mean, I would watch them do that, but yeah.
But I couldn't believe that was a Disney experience.
Yeah, it's just like a big open field on uncut grass.
But they're like, do you want to give a handicapped person a job? You can. And you're like stuck. You're like, fuck. Like I do. But then this is like kind of fucked up.
The ride is just you managing like a team of autistic people cutting lawns and shit.
Oh my God. My cousin Kathy, I'll get her to work there. That'll be great. See her catch 100 tantrums, but still do the job magnificently.
Right. Like put way more attention to detail than is needed, but the work's appreciated.
Right. Yeah. But yeah, I've heard of like use someone with a disability and then you cut the lines because they have like shorter lines for them.
But it could also just be someone with like one leg, too. They don't necessarily have to be. So it could be, I think, physically or mentally. But, like, yeah, you just, like, I think the physical, like if I'm like a dude with one leg, I feel like that's a good way for me to make money. I think that seems fine. I think what's maybe fucked up is this stuff like if you and I had like an 18-year-old son who was like severely autistic and we like rent him out for people to go to fucking Disney World to cut the lines, that's kind of bad.
How is it different than child actors?
Not that much. Not that much.
Show me the differences
Yeah.
between child actors and cutting the line.
Yeah.
And having a kid. I mean, everything's a hustle. I mean, I hope that if there are people in that situation, I hope that they're both happy.
Yeah.
Right? I hope the disability person is like down with it. They're like, yo, listen. Nobody wants to give me a fucking job because all these fucking robots are taking our job.
Right.
So I'm fucking down to do it.
Oh yeah, like if I hired like whoever my like handicap person is that I hire to cut all the lines at Disney World, they're hearing about all my thoughts. I rented you. I'm going to tell you about all my shit.
Yeah,
I'm going
but
to tell you about the
that's-
robots. I'm also going to give them a script so we have a cool backstory.
Right.
What's our backstory?
Right. You're going to send it to them before pre-Disney.
You're my Vietnam uncle or whatever, assuming I'm not going to go with the autism kid. I'm going to go with like a guy or a girl who's like missing like a limb or something.
Okay. I mean, very weird for you to have a standard.
A preference?
Yeah, a preference.
You think you
in
go
disability.
autism?
I go whatever.
You
Whoever
go-
wants to make money. I don't give a
Whoever
fuck.
wants to.
Yeah. I'm an equal opportunist. Whoever wants to make money.
I'm getting them fucking wasted.
They're gonna eat on me all day.
Yeah.
All day. You get whatever you want.
Getting
Chicken
hooked up.
fingers, yeah, funnel cake, all of that.
Yeah.
Dale's lemonade.
I'm doing
whatever.
T-shirts for my group, and you're getting one.
Yeah, the Mickey Mouse Disney family. Yeah. Oh, you're getting one, baby. We're wearing jerseys, okay? We're wearing the same color pants, okay? We're going all out. I'm gonna bring like a pod of them.
Wait, I wanna jump back to robots because there was something you sent me that I don't think we ever discussed on or off mic. You sent me that article about the robots that could skateboard, and you said, and I think my response to you was, this is one step closer to them taking over, and you were like, yeah, but they're skateboarding, and in my mind I was like, yeah, but like skateboarding's harder to teach a robot than to like teach it how to pull a trigger.
Yeah, but I agreed to you. I was
Oh,
like,
did we say that?
I said this was worse. I was like, because like anyone could shoot a gun,
Right.
But what was it? It could do like a
like a fucking ollie or a kickflip or
a
some
kick
shit.
flip. And I said, yeah, like this is ridiculous. Like I'm like,
That it always starts. That's what these fucking scientists do. It starts just like with the drones. They're like, oh, isn't it cool? You could have like this little 4-propellered helicopter in your backyard with a camera on it. But meanwhile, they're like strapping bombs to it and like sending them over in the Middle East. Same thing. Oh, check it out. These robots can fucking do a tour and like a art tour and do skateboard tricks. It's like, yeah, but also RoboCop.
because but I'd rather deal with the robot that can, because I said this to you. I said I'd rather deal with the robot that can shoot a gun than a robot that can do a kickflip, and here's why: because you need balance to do a kickflip, right? And we've always been like, yo, just knock these robots down. They're like, bah, because they have like they're like, I can't, bah, I am down, right? But like these motherfuckers with the skateboards, they have balance, and that's what's scary, right? And you're right, it always starts like this. They're like, this robot can do a kickflip. And what they don't tell you is like the end of the sentence. This robot can do a kickflip and kick your head off. You know what I mean? Like this robot can give you a tour of art, but is also getting used to telling you what to do.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like it's also getting used to like human interactions and being like,
Oh, it's learning jokes. It's learning fun jokes like about the art and shit.
it's learning dad jokes from art museums.
Yeah.
All those dad jokes that dads tell when they're
Yeah.
like, oh, this guy missing a head. Ha ha ha. They're learning all the dad jokes.
Yeah.
Which is dangerous, right?
It's like overhearing like terrible jokes and shit. Like, yeah.
Right.
Why did the chicken cross the road?
It's hearing like the mothers be like, if you don't stop your shit, they're like, oh, that's how you talk to humans. That's how you scare humans, by talking to them like that.
What was the artist's favorite taco topping? Give up? Pico de Grasso.
Was that a dad joke?
I'm trying to think of an art dad joke.
That was terrible. This is why robots are taking
Picasso.
our job.
Picante Casso.
No.
Ha ha ha. It works with the Latins.
And you say stand-up comedy is what you want to do? Are you sure? Are you sure?
Well, luckily I'm not like a dad joke teller on stage.
I wouldn't say that you were just a joke teller on stage.
Right, yeah. Severely lacking in the joke department. A lot of vibes up there. A lot of vibes.
2 hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, these robots, you're right though, they try to tell you like, oh, look, this one is fun. They try to get you like, oh, this is fun. Like the drones, right? They were supposed to be fun and be like,
right.
You can shoot a video from the sky and like, you can see what's out there in the world. And then they're like, it's like what we said, like with inventors, there's always like this nice guy who's just like, this is really cool.
The technology would be great.
Yeah, and then there's the evil guy who's like, oh, this technology is great to put bombs.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like what we said. Like, there's 2 evil. There's 2 brains and one is evil.
So, yeah.
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 I'm telling you, y'all better watch out for those kickflip fucking robots. I think we're playing.
Yo, no one's getting a fucking kickflip robot for Christmas this year with these fucking... Have you seen this shit with the cargo ships and stuff?
Oh, like they can't come in and stuff like that?
Yo, Ash, have you seen the fucking pictures? There's just like over 100 boats just chilling in the bay, just waiting.
That's terrible.
Just waiting. Like these dudes are just, these dudes are used to living on these boats anyway, but imagine how crazy you got to feel just to be like, well, we're just waiting now.
I mean, yeah, they live on boats, but like they probably have a like, let's get there, let's get back. I mean, like they're probably always on the move too, right? So that's got to be like the worst people because they're like, I don't want to live in the land. I like to live on water. I'm free.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Not today.
Yeah.
Not today. You are not free. You know.
Yeah. I wonder if they have like little dinghies they can like get off those cargo ships with and be like, I'm gonna go to land for a few days.
Yeah.
And then they just like go back out.
I fucking hope so. But yeah, they are backed up and they're saying like, do your Christmas shopping.
Yeah, no Christmas shopping.
You're already late though. They were saying that, not you, I'm saying like, they were saying that in September, like do your Christmas shopping now. I told Kay, I'm like, everyone's getting a fucking gift card. Suck my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the year of cash.
Yeah.
It's cash Christmas this year. Or let's all fucking reel it in and just spend some time with friends and family and just do no gifts.
No, that's not what holidays are for. How
no,
dare you.
I won't have things to...
Yeah.
I won't have TikToks to make.
But what about us materialistic people? We don't matter.
Yeah. It's like I don't know why it's been annoying me to hear that. Like I'm not like a hater on Christmas. I actually enjoy like Christmas, but I just feel like to hear like of all the problems, like we're still technically in a pandemic. Of all the shit we've been through, now we're like, we're not going to have gifts this year. What are we going to do?
But I mean, that's also like ruining, you know, because it's like, yeah, okay, whatever. Like, like if you are an adult, you're like, get over Christmas. Like, it's not a big deal. But also, what do we have to look forward to this winter? You know what I mean? Like, these are like, that's, you know, it's like Thanksgiving you eat. You know, like we are humans we are species that are just so used to the fluffy life we have. When you take it away, what are we? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like if they were like, no costumes this year for Halloween, and then they're like, oh no, and like turkey has salmonella. A lot of things have salmonella this year. Like, is Thanksgiving gonna be taken away? I can't do September to December with no holidays. I can't do that. There's nothing to look forward to. It gets dark early. It's cold. You know what I mean?
I'm not saying cancel the holiday. I'm just saying it doesn't. We could like I get.
But what if you had kids and you're, you know what I mean? And you're like, oh, my kids, like I want like. The best thing about being a parent too, like they always say, it's like buying gifts. It's like watching the kids open it, right? So it's like now you've taken that away. Yeah. It's like, you know, what are those people with kids? What do they have to look forward to?
I mean, are we? You know, what's going to be interesting?
Did you hear what I say?
Wait, what did you say?
I said people with kids. What do they have to look forward to? Like you can't take that away from them. They're worse than the kids.
Well, yeah, because they're like, yeah, they want to like see the joy, and they like need that. Mm-hmm. They like need that
it
shit.
It validates them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm such a fucking good parent.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fuck my wife tonight so good because our kids had joy.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what's fucked up is that is probably like the ripple effect, like Christmas night, like after the when the kids are in bed and they're like, yo, the kids are so fucking happy today. Yo, you fucking crushed it, and they're just like fucking
killed.
And she's like,
kids,
pull my hair, you know.
kids like yeah, it's freaky. Yeah, that's why Scorpios are so freaky, right? Oh no, what is it? September? It's Virgos.
I don't know.
If your parents get pregnant, it's Virgos /
Oh, okay.
Leos, whatever. That's why there's so many fucking September babies. I love that you can always like date back and be like, oh, so you're May, so your parents had sex in August to have you. That's like great.
Yeah.
Like the end of the summer, like my parents, your parents.
Great summer.
Yeah. Like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like both of our parents got it.
Yeah. That's weird to think about, that our parents were fucking around the same time.
Yeah.
Like, because our birthdays are only like a few days off. So,
Yeah.
like, very close in time.
Exactly.
That's so funny.
Oh, that end of summer sex.
Yeah.
But fuck yeah, because and also like the kids wake up early on Christmas, so they're fucking conked by 8 p.m.
Yeah.
They have toys, they fucking got the bikes, they're like out.
Yo.
So by 8 p.m. they're out, they're happy. You're going in there hard dick McGee.
Yeah.
Whether you're a woman or a man, like hard dick McGee, you know.
We have the best family. Smack my ass.
Yeah.
He's like,
This show is not for kids.
he's like, sweetie, I think all the neighbors are jealous of us. She goes, ooh, is that what I think it means? And he just pulls out the strap on.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm getting pegged tonight.
Merry Christmas to you, babe.
Yeah.
You deserve a Christmas too. But yeah, it's fucking crazy.
American made. This didn't sit on a cargo ship.
And they say we couldn't celebrate Christmas.
Yeah. Yo, one Christmas, you're talking about like kids getting up early and shit. There was one year, so like, because my sister's 10 years younger than me. Mm-hmm. So like, there was one Christmas, like we were in like high school. I was probably like a sophomore in high school. And, my sister still believed in Santa Claus. Like, obviously my brother and I didn't, but like,
yeah, you're 10 years apart. That's hard.
Yeah.
You're 20. She's 10 at some point in her life. Not in this
story. Right.
That's a huge fucking difference.
A big gap. Yeah. It's a decade.
Yeah.
So, but
how old were you when this happened?
How old's like a sophomore in high school? Like
15, 16?
Yeah,
yeah,
because
then you're 16, 17 junior, 17, 18 senior.
Yeah, and then 18. Okay, yeah. So, like, even though Sean and I didn't believe in Santa Claus, like, we still go to bed and we wake up and there's presents under the tree.
Yeah.
Well, whatever. I don't know what was going on, but like this one year, it was Christmas, like whatever. We had this like party we were at earlier. We get home, we go to bed, and all of a sudden, like my parents like made us. They were like, go to bed. We were like, okay, we all go to bed, and like 30, 45 minutes later, a bang on the door. My dad opens the door. He goes, "Wake up! Help me bring your presents under the tree." I was like, what? He was like, let's go. And then he woke Sean and I up. And Sean and I had to, like, carry our own gifts out of their closet downstairs, like, under the tree. And we were just like, he's like, bite the cookie for your sister. Yeah. Because, like, we left out the milk and shit. It was just like, all right. I mean, again, like, we didn't believe in it, but it's just like, okay, I guess like, I'm a part of this now.
You're like, I guess Christmas is over for me.
Since when am I the dad? You know?
But it's like Christmas is over for you. You know what I mean? Like now work comes with Christmas. Once you have to work on Christmas, like not work like clock in, but once you have to do some type of work around Christmas, it's over for you.
I feel like Sean and I must have done something in that time period that like made my dad feel like he and I were ungrateful, and he was like, "Fuck you two, you're gonna help me now."
Or maybe he was just getting older and he was like, fuck these motherfuckers. They're old enough.
Yeah.
They're fucking get up. Get up. You know what I mean? Fuck you. It probably clicked in his head. He's probably been like, wait a minute. These motherfuckers don't believe in Santa? Because, you kind of group your kids.
I bought all this shit. I'm not carrying it downstairs.
Because, you group your kids together. So, you don't really, there is an age difference and you know it, but you kind of just like the kids, right?
Yeah.
So probably one more, he's probably like, he was probably, wait a minute. He's probably like thinking like, oh, I gotta, fucking carry all of these for Chris and Sean. And he's like, why am I carrying it for Chris and Sean? You know what I mean? He's like, they don't even fucking believe in Santa. Now they're a part of the fucking gimmick.
Yeah.
Bite the cookie. I love that. He's like, all this time I've been biting the fucking cookie. You bite the cookie.
Yeah. Break up some of those carrots.
I remember the first time I realized that Santa wasn't real.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I remember when it like came to me that Santa wasn't real. It was because my mom had gotten me a scarf and a hat for Christmas. And I was like, yeah, Santa isn't real. Like, there's no fucking way that this magical man we talk about comes and leaves me a scarf and a hat. And how ironic that my mom has been wanting me to wear a scarf and hat. And now I have a scarf and hat as a gift.
How old are you?
I was like 8. I was like, Christmas is dead. Santa's a scam artist, fucking con artist. I was like, fuck that.
This is bullshit.
Yeah, this is bull.
Santa's fucking bullshit, and this is bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Fuck Christmas.
See, that could be the Christmas for so many kids this year if the parents with the cargo ships. Maybe that's what they're all worried about.
This is the year Santa dies.
This is the year that Santa dies.
This is it.
Yeah. Thank you, COVID and the mixture of the economy dipping and people on strike and all that fun stuff.
You know, politics, just having a good old time with our
good
feelings.
Old time, yeah.
You know?
All your kids are going to turn out to be like...
And that's not good.
And that's terrible.
Because when you're 8 and you realize there's no Santa, there's no fucking rules.
She spares no one.
There's no rules. Everyone's like, don't be naughty. Why? I'm on Santa's bad list. I'm like, fuck Santa. He doesn't fucking exist.
Bite that cookie.
Yeah. It's like, fuck that. That's why every kid was like, oh, you gotta be good in class because Santa. Fuck Santa.
He's not real. Yeah. You go back to coloring.
I go back to multiplying.
Yeah.
He's not fucking real.
You were 8. I don't even think you were multiplying yet. I don't think they do that yet.
No, yeah, we do in 3rd grade. We multiply.
Is there? I'm so bad at remembering like
I
the
think
age
it's
with
when
the
we
grade.
start to like multiply with the boxes. We start to use the boxes. Remember those?
Right.
I think so. I don't know.
Okay.
Who fucking knows? Who fucking knows? All I know is Santa was
Santa's
dead to
not
me.
real. Yeah.
It's like nap time. Santa's not fucking real.
That's a real dark, funny, and real realization to have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's like
because I was so poor that Santa couldn't be real.
Yeah. Like the only other time I've seen someone just flat out like, well, not that I saw you do it, but I could see.
Right. No, you were there.
The truth in your face when you
were
just
there.
told me. Yeah, I was there. I was watching over you.
Yeah.
But like, it's like the closest thing I can think of was like when I saw my dad like denounce God after 9/11.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Where he was just like, there is no God.
Yeah, exactly.
It's done.
It's done. Yeah.
Not this. No.
Yeah. 9/11 was my scarf and hat.
Right.
Never forget. Same thing. Same fucking thing. People didn't die, but my soul did.
Oh man. I don't think I remember. I don't remember how old I was, but I do remember pretty early on being like very skeptical of Santa, and then pretty quickly being like, "Yeah, this is bullshit."
Very skeptical about Santa, being like, I don't know about this dude, man. He comes to my house, it's kind of invasive.
Yeah,
he's leaving me presents. I don't know. What does he want? You want to touch me?
Yeah.
You fucking creep,
Yeah. And I think, too, like, I kind of vaguely remember, like, some kid in school telling me that, like, he saw Santa and all this shit. And I was like, this kid is so full of fucking shit. There's no fucking way. This is all made up. I was like, I just remember some kid talk, like, just so confidently. And I was like, no fucking way. I was like, no fucking way.
How interesting that your lack of trust in people is what really solidified Santa's dad to you.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fun. I was like, fuck this kid. No way.
The whole time you're like, yeah, Santa's real. You're buying the whole thing. He comes in the middle of the night, the fucking reindeers. As soon as one kid is like, I saw Santa, you're like, he's dead. You're like, no fucking way. No. If I haven't seen Santa, nobody's seen Santa.
Yeah.
It's not even, it's like the opposite of like most kids find out through school. Like when kids are like, Santa's not real. Like when someone finds out in their household that Santa's not real, it's the opposite of that. Like you had someone be like, not only is Santa's real, but I saw him. And you were like, no.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Well, well, I guess it didn't happen with you, but like I remember for a while my mom would like sell it. Like, cause I remember I would be like, well, if Santa, because you get your picture taken with Santa at the mall or whatever, right?
Yeah.
How they do that shit. I remember being like,
we didn't do that.
Well, you didn't believe at 8, so it's over. Why are you even going?
But my mom wasn't gonna let me sit on any man's lap.
Right.
That wasn't gonna happen. That wasn't gonna happen.
Yeah.
That wasn't gonna happen.
Not a shot in hell.
I was too sexy.
Priscilla would not allow such a thing.
Never.
If it was a woman, maybe.
My mom didn't even let me drink from her cup.
Yo, that's some respect shit.
Yeah,
that's like some medieval shit.
Yeah.
Even the way you just said it, like you do not drink from my cup.
Yeah.
Yo.
There's no fucking way. There's no way.
That we had vastly different upbringings.
Really? We just figured that out here, huh?
You don't drink from my cup.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Damn.
But like for me, not because like.
Right.
Like because like she thought like.
I there's like I know your mom enough to know that like she has like reasons for.
Yeah.
I don't know what they are.
They're not always logical.
Right, but to her, there's like a reason behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so funny. But yeah, I was saying, but to finish the thing I was saying, but like basically, like I would be like, yeah, okay, but like, how is like if Santa's at this mall, how's he at like all the other malls in the country? So then Carol was like, oh, well, she's like, okay, well, here's the thing. Santa hires people. They work for him. They're like elves or like they're on like they get like. They work for Santa to like represent him, but like the real Santa, like this whole like there's a network of people who like get paid out by the North Pole.
Right.
And that's when the skepticism, I was like, okay.
You're like, wait a minute, this sounds like Jeff Bezos.
Yeah, this is.
You're like, give me a second. This is Amazon factory.
Yeah.
Like what the fuck? Yeah. But I guess a lot of kids, you know what it is too with kids? It's like. You get away with that as parents because kids don't think about like it's just your world. You don't think that other people have a world going on.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you're like, oh yeah, he was there in New Jersey, but you like don't connect it. Like, wait, how was he in New York and New Jersey? You're just like, this is Santa. Yeah. All logic. I mean, to believe that a man just enters your house and you don't hear him.
It's psychotic.
Right. But you have to lose lot. It's like going to watch a movie, right?
But doesn't it feel weird how far parents and how far like people are willing to take it? Like I feel like if you're to make someone who's like this magical person who shows up, make him more mysterious rather than he's going to be in every mall at the same time every year. Like make him harder to touch, make him harder to get to. Like it should be like when the Pope appears, people go nuts. There should be like an appearance of Santa, and people are like, "Holy shit, it's fucking Santa!"
Right. Like,
rather than there's just like Santas all over the place.
Like you never go to Syracuse Walmart and see the owner of Walmart there.
Never.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Like the people, the family that owns Walmart, just there.
Your point, he should be more like Jeff Bezos.
Yeah.
Like Bezos. There's not Bezos in person. There's the one.
Right.
Like, and to get to him is like next to fucking impossible.
Right. Like we shouldn't be next to him. We should be seeing him on magazines, on like a sled yacht.
There should be a 60 minutes interview with him where it's like rare interview with Santa Claus. Like he should be like a Michael Jackson-esque, like in terms of touchability.
But not touching kids.
But not touching the kids, just breaking into their homes and deciding whether or not to give them Kohler gifts.
The good Michael Jackson.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go to all extremes to make my kids believe Santa exists. I'm going to be a gay parent. I got to do that.
Right.
They're not going to have a dad, you know?
They'll get a hat, scarf, and gloves.
Right. If they're good. I'm thinking about it. I'll just give me and Kate Christmas gifts, and they have to
watch
and like help me. They're the elves. I'm like, you're little elves. Come on, come on.
Unwrap mommy's gifts.
Yeah. Unwrap mother's gift.
You don't unwrap your own gifts. They unwrap the gifts
Yes.
and then hand them to you. You make them hold it up. What is it? What did mommy get? And it's a gift you got yourself.
I make them scratch it off my list. Oh, look at that. I guess mommy was good this year. That's what we should start doing.
Yeah.
I'll never forget, like, you know how, like, most older kids tell their siblings that Santa's not real? You know how, like, that happens?
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
usually
yeah.
it's the older sibling is like, Santa's not real. That didn't happen with me, but my sister did. I remember when my sister told me my mom was gay. Like, my mom didn't come out to me. My sister told me.
Interesting.
And I remember her I was so young that she made a big deal out of it, right? Because me and my sister are 6 years apart. So I think I was like, she must have been like 12. And maybe I was like 6.
Oh, that young.
Yeah.
Okay.
But so here's the thing, right? So she's like, I'm sick. She's like, mommy kisses girls. And I'm like, okay, we all kiss girls, Arlen. Like, I give Titi Lynn a kiss on the cheek.
Right.
I'm like, whatever, right? She's like, no, but mommy kisses girls. And I'm like, okay. Like, my sister, like, had a thing with Mickey Mouse, so I really didn't respect my sister growing up.
Forgot about that.
Like, my sister had, like, a Mickey Mouse quill, a Mickey Mouse, like, every, like, balloon she got that was Mickey Mouse, she would, like, deflate it.
That's terrifying.
Yes.
That's terrifying.
And she would, like, deflate the balloons and then put them. Remember when kids used to do that? Like, and put them
Save
on the
them.
wall.
Yeah,
and put them on the wall, like posters, right? She would do that and, like, posters. And I was into, like, Power Rangers and, like, fighting and karate.
Normal.
No, good kid.
Right. Great kid.
Yeah.
Fighting for the good of humanity, you know? Just a high
Yes.
school kid and a power bestowed upon you that you didn't ask for.
Exactly.
You know?
So my sister was like, to me, I was like, you still like Mickey Mouse? Like, you're a baby, you know? Like, that's how
And you're 6.
Yeah.
And she's like, yeah, well, mom's gay.
Well, she was like, mom's gay. And so in my head, I'm like, shut up. Like, you like Mickey Mouse. And she didn't say mom gay, but she's like, mom's kissing girls. I'm like,
Right.
You like Mickey Mouse? Like, yes, everyone kisses girls, Arlen. Like, we all kiss each other. Like, mwah, mwah, right? Like, don't we give each other kisses? And then I remember, like, as I got a little bit older, like around, like, 12, I was like, oh, mom kisses girls. Like, I was like, oh, yes. Okay. Like, I was like, but it was me. I was too slow to put it together.
Right. Wait, how long between her saying that to you and you realizing it?
I don't think it was 6. I might have been like 7 or 8. I probably found out the same, like.
As the Christmas?
Yeah. And then I must have been, and then, like, I was 12 when I was like,
Fully realized, right.
Mom kisses girls.
How much did that coincide with you knowing or realizing that you also liked kissing girls or wanted to kiss girls? Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
well, we've talked about it, like Jennifer's Body. Like, you have those moments, but until like it's
like, because the reason I'm asking is because it sounds like that's when you like kind of realize like the concept of like being gay. So I feel like to like you're like,
no, I didn't think I was gay.
oh, okay.
I mean, I loved boys, you know, like I still do. I still get along with boys.
Right,
so like
right.
it just didn't make sense in my head.
Yeah.
And like I'm not trying to brag, but like boys were always into me, so I was just like, oh, there's no.
Well, you liked Power Rangers.
Yeah. I was boys'
That's hot.
favorite. I was like boys'
That's
favorite.
fucking hot.
Yeah. So like I didn't realize like anything about my sexuality until I was like maybe 23.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Like I didn't, because it's like I'm not like I don't know. Like I think people are like, oh, when your kids. When a parent is gay, then it opens kids' mind. But, like, you never want to be like your parents. And not in a way that I'm like,
yeah.
I don't want to be gay because my mom is gay. Not in that sense, but you're like, I don't care what they were.
Yeah, like, I'm not
like,
trying to.
Yeah, like.
Yeah.
I'm not even correlating the two. I'm not like. I'm not correlating the two till I'm 25. And I'm like, oh, I'm gay. So I'm just like.
And
my
especially
mother.
with you, I feel like you had, like, more important things to be worrying about anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, your mom being gay is, like, extremely low in the totem pole, if it's even on the totem pole of things to be concerned about.
With my mother in general.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, like, it wasn't even, like, a part of my childhood that I was like so concerned with it. Like,
right.
I was just like, okay. Like, because you know what it is, too? It's not like my mom was with my dad, and then they got a divorce, and then my mom was gay.
Yeah.
Like, my mom and my dad have not been together since I was...
Like, for a long time.
Since I was made.
Right.
I think I was the last hurrah. Summer hurrah. A summer jam.
You're a summer jam.
Yeah, me and you are summer jams.
We should start a festival. The Summer Jam Festival.
We only have comedians that were born in the summer. The last of the summer.
Yeah, they all have to be, right. Which would, I guess, make them all Tauruses.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
The Taurus Summer Jam.
Yeah. No, we don't even have to say that. We just say summer jam.
Summer
Let
jam.
people understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah, put 2 and 2 together.
And the logo is just like the sun and then just like a jar with jam, but like the jam is like
Semen.
off-white.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
The jar is a fetus.
Yeah. Covered in the fluids.
Or it's like a sun and then 2 stick figures and like they're laying on top of each other. You don't know what they're doing, but they're laying on top of each other. You don't know who's who. We'd put no gender on the stick figure.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it's not about that. It's for anybody.
Yeah.
It's just as long as you're a part of the Summer Jam.
Summer jam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know the band Pearl Jam?
Yeah.
That's like cum. That's what their band name means.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Pearl Jam, like pearl colored jam. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
All right. Wow. So I am a genius. I am a genius. When did you realize your parents were straight?
You know, it's funny. I was thinking I was gonna be like, I was actually born gay and had to come out straight.
Yeah.
I had to tell they were like, oh, our gay son. And I was like, no, actually, I'm straight.
My family is like that. In my family, you have to come out straight.
Yeah.
They go, oh, man, Arlen's dating a man. Oh, my God, what are we going to do?
Another breeder.
Yeah.
How do we pray the gay back into this one?
Yeah, exactly. It's the opposite of conversion.
Yeah.
Man. It's like RuPaul 24/7.
He went from a homosexual to a homophobic. God damn it.
Yeah.
I don't even know what the fuck I have written here. I have
Let's
like
see.
so much random shit.
Let's see what you have written here. Import queue of ships. No Christmas gifts. Okay. Hard poop. Chinese food. MSG. Not that bad. This is hard hitting stuff.
I know. Well, I had a really hard poop
You should
recently.
be a fucking reporter.
Tonight, Chris Metcalf has a hard poop.
You're this serious guy. You're like in a suit. The interns come in. You're like, read me my topics. They're like, hard poop, Chinese food, MSG not that bad. You're like, thank you. You're like over here. You're like, excuse me, can I have the third topic? Hard poop. Okay. MSG not that bad. Got it.
Let's run with the story.
Yeah.
No, but I just recently had like a crazy. Do you ever have like a poop where you're just like, how is this poop so hard? It just felt like slippery rocks. That like it was like crazy, and I think it was from the Chinese food that we ate.
And then you hear it drop, and it's like, boom.
Yeah, it's
boom.
like, bloop, bloop. Yeah, like water hits my ass.
Yeah.
You know,
It's like a nice bidet, though.
It does. It's like a little surprise. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah. It was interesting.
Because we had Chinese food the other day because of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because of me. Like I held you down and made you eat Chinese food.
Yeah, exactly. You were like, sorry, this is the only thing on the menu.
It was good though.
It was so fucking good.
And you had your first cheese rangoon.
Was it cheese rangoon?
Different places call them different things. What did they call it?
I thought it was fried cheese wonton.
Yeah, sometimes they call it that. Yeah.
Okay.
Some other places call it like a crab cheese rangoon, and it's like the same thing, but they'll have like a little crab in it too.
Okay.
And you get that
all right.
fucking sauce with it. That sweet and sour sauce.
Yeah, that sauce is good. Yeah.
Love that shit.
I was like, I was regretting it the next. Actually, I didn't feel that sick.
No, you know what? Actually, now that I think about it, my hard rock poops couldn't have been from the Chinese food because too much time had passed. Those Chinese poops were like, I like released like a log.
Yeah.
Like, that was crazy.
They were nice. They went down easy, mine.
Yeah.
I wasn't that sick the day after.
No.
But you know what it was? I didn't eat the whole day. That was my first meal of the day.
Same. Same.
We've got it figured out, people. MSG is not that bad if you eat it the only meal you've had all day. Write that. Write it down. Write it down.
Got it.
MSG,
Got it.
not that
Let's
bad.
get some quotes on that.
Can we get resources, please?
I need citations. I need quotes. I need scientific articles. Back up this point. This is how the news works, people.
Surveys. Do you want to be in a survey and possibly win $200 that we're never going to give to anyone?
We come up with some cockamamie shit that's going to stir up the public and then get random things to back it up.
We're at the point, though, in this world where
there's no Christmas!
I'm worried about him. I'm worried about him. Someone help.
No, what were you saying? We're getting to the point?
We're getting to the point, though, that could be like something that people are like, these reporters are making us unhealthy. Unhealthy. They said MSG is not that bad.
Well, that is what happens.
We're at that point where everyone's angry about everything.
Everything.
Everybody's angry.
Everything.
And it's just like so mad because like anger has been such a part of my personality. And now it's just like everyone's angry.
Now everyone's angry, right?
Yeah, so now I have to be happy.
That's such a good point. Yo, that is annoying.
Yeah.
But the people who are angry aren't even like good at being angry.
I know.
It's like they're not good at it.
Yeah, they're none of them though. None of them are good at it.
Yeah, you got to be like nuanced with the anger. You know what I mean?
The anger has to come quick, hard.
Yes.
Like the way you and I were born. Quick, hard. The anger has to come quick, hard, make a statement, and then bounce. But these angers are coming in quick, not that hard, and just lasting forever. And that's just not how you make a baby.
Right.
But right, like this anger is just like lingering, and I'm like, no.
Well, it's lily padding anger, and it's like anger that no one's to try to take further what you just said. Like the people who aren't good at the anger, they're just like, that's not cool. I'm angry about it, and then it's like when that trend goes away, they're like, oh, that's not cool. I'm angry about that now. And people just like lily padding from stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas like I feel like you're better at it than me, I think. But like being good about being angry is like to have something very specific to be angry about. And like you said, to like actually like have a point almost. Not that it has to be overly inquisitive, but it could just be like a point rather than just be like, fuck that.
Yeah. But it's also like, what are we supposed to be angry about today? Anger. What about today? Oh, anger. This is like it's like you're being told what to be angry about.
Right. Well,
and anytime I've had a good anger rage, I was not supposed to be angry.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like no one told. Like everyone was like, it's not a big deal. I'm like,
because you're not setting out to be angry.
No.
People are setting out to be angry. Like you said,
Yeah.
like people wake up. I've heard people talk about this where like that like being angry and canceling and all that bullshit is like it's a commodity now. Like people literally make a living doing it. So it's like,
oh, so it's really here to stay. Anytime
for now, at least in this climate.
Anytime money is involved, things are here to stay.
Yeah.
No matter good or bad.
Think about it. Think about all the people. I mean, I'm not gonna start naming names, but like comics you see where they just start like throwing
Name
up.
names. No, I'm fucking with
Where
you.
they start like yeah. No, tell us.
No, please.
Say some stuff.
Who?
Yeah.
What's their Instagram handle?
You know who I'm looking at. You know who I'm talking about.
What were you gonna say though?
But like you see them just like throw up these fucking bullshit things on Twitter, or they'll say shit on stage because they're like, and then this is fucking bullshit. Like, and then just to like get everybody on their side. It's like not even jokes. You're just saying shit because you'll win people over by saying certain things.
Oh, like you were saying, like trigger words.
Yeah.
Like you use trigger words on stage, and then everybody
and say them on the right side of the line in the certain way, and everyone's like, "Fuck yeah, that's great! Oh hell yeah!" It's like, okay, I feel like it falls into that anger thing. We're just like, we're angry about this, right, guys? Yeah, we are. Fuck them. Yeah, and you're just like, all right.
Yeah. It's
Thank
cool.
God you guys stuck to the script.
Yeah,
like
it's cool to be angry, and I'm just like, oh, come on.
Right.
You know, like, oh, that was just, it was a me thing, and now it's a us thing.
Right.
You know, it's just like, I'm like, oh, now I have to be at peace and fucking happy.
Right.
I'm not fucking with it.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, look, here's what I'll say. Here's what I'll say. I think that we should stop being angry and being more in love with life, right? Here's the thing. I think a lot of us don't see progression, right? I think a lot of us are, how can I explain this? I think a lot of us are parents of society, and we want to see society do better, right? And I think society has been getting, in the past years, I think society has been getting F's and D's in their report cards, right? And then I think society has gotten a little bit of B's, and I'm saying like in progression. I think society has gotten a little bit of B's, a little bit of C's, a couple of F's. But we have to pay attention to the B's and the C's.
Right.
We have to congratulate that.
Right. Yes.
We have to. Because then what is the point of society trying to get B's and C's, right? Anytime you've done bad in school and then you bring a report card home and your parents are like, but those F's are there. You're like, you know what? There could be more F's. You think those are bad? I'm bringing the whole F's.
Oh man, I wish. Yeah, no, you're right.
Right?
I'm laughing because I'm imagining you saying that to, if you were in my shoes, to Carol and Jude.
But didn't that fuck you up a little bit?
All the time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then that's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, a lot of our parents have done it to us and not paid attention to our B's and C's, and they overlook that. And it's like, you can't overlook that. Because I did that for you.
I don't even want to do any of this.
Yeah, I did that. Like, you do good in school for your parents.
Right.
You don't get the notion that it's for you until it's too late.
So too late.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
You don't get that. No one gets it, that it's for you until it's too late.
Right.
And so society is doing that for us, giving us B's and C's, and we're just focusing on the F's. And we can focus on the F's all day, but then not only you live a miserable life, then everybody lives a miserable life.
Right.
And I just think if we take a second and we just focus on some B's and C's and we go, oh, okay, next week we'll focus on the F's.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I think we'd be in a much better place.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I'll say about it.
I can't, there's nothing for me to say. I think you like pretty much nailed it. Like, I agree with you. Like, I think that angry, let's be mad attitude is, I think any attitude is contagious, right? If you're a really positive person, that rubs off on people. If you're a really negative person, that also rubs off on people. Unfortunately, probably more than being a positive-minded person. Because it's easy to be shitty.
Yeah.
So I just think
it's
right
easier
now,
to spread.
Right. So I just think right now it's just like a wildfire.
Mm-hmm.
You know, for whatever reason, call it the internet, call it all the shit that's going on. I don't know, but it's
like, I know we've played around and we're like, oh, I like to be angry and stuff like that, but I could be angry all day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could be angry all day. Like, I'm a kid who had a poor childhood. I could be angry at that. I'm a kid whose parents weren't really involved. I could be angry about that all day. I'm a kid who feels like my parents weren't involved in my education and I could have been better if they were. I could be angry about that all day. I could be angry that I'm a woman of color and I get treated like shit sometimes. I could be angry about that all day. I could be angry about the fact that I'm gay and that like sometimes people don't think our love is equal to like straight people just because we're gay.
Right.
I could be angry all day, but like that's exhausting. And that's coming from someone who can be angry, like who has legit reasons to be angry.
Right. Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying? But that's exhausting. And it's like, I don't know. It's just exhausting. It's like, you know what I mean? Find something.
Find something better to fucking worry about.
Yeah.
Right.
Because you are what you attract, too. It's like, if you only see, I read this thing that was like, if you see opportunities, then, like, if you focus on your opportunities, all you're going to see is opportunities. If you focus on the things that you don't get, you're not gonna like acknowledge your opportunities.
Yeah, you're just stuck.
Because you're just so worried about what you didn't get.
Right.
That you're not like, oh, like let's use stand-up as something stupid. Oh, I didn't get this festival, or I didn't get like a residency here. Oh, but like I had that show recently, right? And there's a couple of things, right? Like I have a tape on the line, like a good tape on the line, a residency maybe on the line, maybe getting passed, maybe winning that festival, right? I have so many things on the line. It's like I might not get all of them, but to me I was like, as long as I get that tape, I can move forward.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like just focus on something and move forward.
Right.
Focus on something good and move forward and do something with it. You know what I
Right.
mean? Because even if I don't get all these other stuff, I have that tape to like maybe push me forward to something else.
Yeah. And
And
at the even if the tape was for some reason not good,
Yeah.
take note of what went wrong. Take note of it and know it for next time.
Yeah. I'm such a cocky little fuck. I was like, no way.
No, I agree with you. You fucking nailed it. No, yeah. But I was just even trying to,
No,
yeah.
you were speaking in general. Like you were
Yeah,
speaking,
yeah,
but
yeah.
like I'm such a little cocky fuck. I was like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I couldn't even like for some like
I saw your face. I was like, I'm gonna barrel through this point.
it was like my cockiness overcame my logic. Sorry, I'm a Taurus. I can't handle it. I'm sorry. I'm a Taurus.
No, I don't. It's cool.
Yeah.
You were on such a good roll before. When you were like, you were talking about, like, I'm Hispanic, but I'm going to treat equally. I'm gay. People don't think our love is equal. And my hair triggered dickhead side of me was like, no, it's not.
It's not.
But I was like, no, she's on a roll and being sincere. I'm gonna let
It's
it go.
not equal. I agree. It's not equal. It's being gay is so easy. Like being in a relationship, it's not equal. You guys have it harder than us.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. No. A real relationship has a woman and a man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Breeder.
Yeah. Breeder. Breeders matter. If you can't breed with your partner, no,
It's
you're
not a real partnership.
Yeah. No, you're not.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's a little thing. It's a phase.
You don't just eat a hot dog and you don't just eat a hot dog bun. You eat a hot dog with a bun. You don't just eat two hot dogs, you just eat two hot dog buns. You need one of each. That's how that works.
That's homoerotic. Of course a straight man will say that too. You straight men are so homoerotic.
Well, two hot dog buns isn't homoerotic. Well, I guess it is. It'd be lesbian. Yeah, I guess it's homoerotic. But it's homoerotic. When you say homoerotic, do you think think like gay dudes, right?
No, I'm thinking like what you're using, like the phrases you're using, like are very homo. Like, of course, you would think of a hot dog, you homo.
Well, I was trying to think of a food that could be like both considered, like one half of it could be like a vagina and the other could be a wiener. So I feel like a hot dog bun and a hot dog, right?
Yeah.
Like two hot dog buns scissoring.
What else?
Because there's like some where you're like the funny ones where it's like a burger and they're like, oh yeah, fur burger. That's like a, like a vagina or like a clam. But then like it's like there's no
Meat. There's still meat.
But a hamburger doesn't look like a dick. Well, it could look like a sad dick, but like a flat round dick.
Sad dick.
A smush dick.
Oh, okay. All right.
You know what I'm saying?
I see where you were going. You were going very basic, yeah.
Yeah. If we think of another, I mean, we could do like a sausage and a roll.
Yeah. If we think of another one, we'll let you guys know. Write it down.
Write us, yeah.
Write it down.
We need backup. We need other foods.
Write it down. Fuck, I was going to say something. I forgot.
I made the joke about the unequal thing. I've said that I'm a breeder.
Oh my God, the hot dog thing. Did you hear about the girl from Tufts University that died in a hot dog eating contest?
No. I'm trying not to laugh because if someone died, but like,
Yeah.
that's insane.
Yeah,
Would she choke on a hot dog?
I think so. I mean, no, she choked on the
I don't know.
ketchup.
Maybe she had like sodium overdose.
No, I think she choked on a hot dog.
Like in front of everybody?
I think so.
Do you think there was like a sick motherfucker that was like, fuck that bitch, I'm still going? Like
Was there still a winner? Probably.
a guy just,
these
yeah.
things are no, I think they fucking stopped it. But that's insane.
That's crazy.
But also, like, as a hot dog contest, like, you're not going to have someone who knows CPR?
But she's got so many hot dogs. What if it got like lodged down there weird? We're 100% sure she choked on the hot dog? That's how
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because I didn't even hear about this, so I don't know. Because like I know a lot of them get really sick afterwards.
No, she choked on a hot dog.
On stage, like during it, like in front of everybody. Well, and nobody like ran over to like try to give her the Heimlich or something?
I'm going to be honest, I didn't read it. I just read I read the fucking the headline and I go, I can't do this. I can't. because it's also like so sad. Like think about like like she's still in university, so she's still someone's like baby. You know what I mean? Even though you don't want to baby them,
right?
That's still someone's baby. You know what I mean? And it's like, damn, like that to me is like a tragic thing. Like your kid passed away like joking on a hot dog contest
at a hot dog contest.
That's
eating
just
contest.
sad.
Yeah, that's sad. But is it like? Don't you think that it's? Do you think it's like similar? Like if you had like your kid dies from skydiving or bungee jumping, we're just like, there's probably a part of you that's like, why would you be doing something like that? Right. That's how I feel about the hot dog eating contest, where you're just like, why would you do that?
Yes, yes.
Where it's like, it's not like she died eating a hot dog outside of like a hot dog place on a date with someone.
Or like at a fucking baseball.
She's shoving full hot dogs down her gullet.
Yeah.
Like a fucking pelican.
Yeah.
Fast to win.
Yeah.
Like what? Like $1,000?
Yeah.
It's like.
And a good reputation.
Right. It's like jumping off the bungee thing and the cord snaps. You're like, fuck, it's tragic, but you did hurl yourself off of a building.
I know this is like not the same. But like Kate and I when we went to Boston, we went to this like arcade, and there was this basketball thing. And the first time we played, I almost beat the best score.
Okay.
The score was 64. The best score was 64. I had 61. I wasn't even trying though. I was just like playing, and then I was like, "Oh my god, I got 61. I almost beat the highest score." Chris, I spent like $40 trying to beat that high score. Which is not even the worst part. The worst part is that, like, you're just like, this is the range. This is the range. This is the range. The next 2 days, my fucking arm, my fucking right shoulder was it was so much in pain that I was like, I broke my arm. And I did that all to beat a high score. You know what I mean? So, like, I can kind of relate to this hot dog girl because, like, you know what I mean? Like,
you're in the zone.
You're in the zone. Like, you don't go into it being like, oh, I'm going to dislocate my arm playing this game.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're just, like, so honed in. And you're like, oh, and then next thing you know, your fucking shoulder is just limp. Right? Like, you've detached your shit. Now you need a fucking robot arm.
You're like Shaq with icy hot pads on yourself. I'm imagining you doing a Shaq icy hot commercial.
I need like a massage, like an NBA massage therapy, like all of that, just for that fucking game. So I can't relate, but I can kind of relate as to like, why would you do that? Like I'm perfectly healthy, nothing's broken, and here I am because I want to beat a high score in the middle of no one gives a fuck town.
Right.
Because I can, and so I waste $40. Okay. In the middle of a fucking pandemic, okay? I waste $40 and I possibly break my shoulder.
Now, do you think maybe she was so in the zone that she was like choking and she was like, yeah, but if I use another hot dog to push that hot dog down, I can get them both down?
That sounds like me.
That sounds like some in the zone shit,
that
right?
Sounds like me.
Taking it to the nth degree.
Yeah.
The only other thing I could think of is that maybe she was like didn't train properly. Because some of those people like train. They're like professional eaters.
Right. But I think like the more professional. I think this was just like like
some amateur, like at like a fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's like eating the whole hot dog and shit. She's not even doing like you see when they dip it in the vinegar water sauce and then like they'll swallow the whole hot dog. Yeah, she was probably just like.
I just got so nauseous.
I can't even watch them do it because when I see it with the wet. Bleh.
I can't even watch them do it without the wet. Like, I can't see someone eat. Like, I don't watch Man versus Food. I can't watch people eat like that.
Yeah, it is disturbing.
I can't watch people eat like that. Like, I can't watch people eat, like, massive amounts like that.
Wait, do you know what I've started watching again? Have you ever heard of the LA Beast? He was like a YouTube star. He's not as big as he used to be. He's just like this big, like fucking Viking looking dude who like in like the early to mid 2000s had like hundreds of millions of views where he would just do like one time he chugged honey in front of like a wild bees, like a bunch of wild bees. Like, but there's this one of my favorites is he eats 2 cactuses. Ashlynn, it is insane. He's like, I could feel the needles in my mouth, and he's like chewing this shit. It is insane.
Is he white?
Yeah, of course.
That is That is so fucking like animalistic to eat a jar of honey in front of wild bees.
And they're like stinging him all over the place.
Yeah, because they're like, that's my work, motherfucker. Okay?
Yeah.
That's like gentrification.
Dude, he does wild shit. He does like crazy shit like that.
That's my work. What the fuck? That's fucking rude. That's fucking rude. You should fucking get
That's
washed for
racist
that.
towards bees.
It's problematic.
That's problematic.
That's bee-phobic.
That's like Demi Lovato would say that. You can't do that.
Oh my God.
Your favorite. Our favorite LGBTQ representative, Demi Lovato. Simply the best. The representation that community needs.
It's Demi Lovato.
If you had to choose between me or Demi Lovato to represent the LGBTQ community, who would you pick?
You. Is that even a question?
If certain people hearing that right now would get so mad.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
Oh,
I don't care.
she's a lunatic.
They are a lunatic.
They are a lunatic.
Even though they are a lunatic, we will respect
we
their
do have to
pronouns.
respect them.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that was a slip of the tongue.
Slip of the tongue.
Yeah.
Which is our second festival in the summer.
Back to backs, baby.
Yeah. They are so annoying. They here's the thing with them. They need attention, and I get it. It's gotta be hard, right, to come from Disney, be this Disney star, and then like I feel so bad for child actors. I do. I feel bad for Britney. I feel bad for all of them. Like when people try to come for Justin, I'm like, he is the best he can be, even though he's a shithead. He like think about the pressure, right? Like you're 9, you're doing something you love for fun. You
make more money than your family does.
And they know that.
And they know that.
Yeah.
And you are more powerful than them.
And they know that.
And you're a child. Yeah.
And they know that too. And like everyone around you, you don't have the power yet to be like, no, I don't want you around me. You're using me for money. You know what I mean? It's like you are an empire. Let's just say that. You are a business and someone else has their hands on it.
Yeah.
And you can't say who has the right to put their hands on it.
How does like a parent ground a kid?
But how does your kid...
Like when your kid is like selling out and making millions of dollars.
But not only that, how do your parents not see you as an income?
Right.
How does that not change? Especially if your parents don't come for money. You know what I mean? How does that not change? And now your interest in your child has been like, you're like, because think about the positions your dad puts himself in for work, right? Not in positions he always likes, but he does it for the money, right?
Right.
So you're looking at this kid, you're a full adult, you're looking at this kid, and maybe you don't put them in the best positions because guess what? They are an income. And you go, well, it's okay, and all of that.
Because
they're an income.
to be what someone like Demi Lovato has become, it's rarely, if ever, is it just like a kid on the street that just strolled in for like a casual audition and makes it. It's always parents who are, we need to put Demi out there. We need to get them acting, get them doing this, get them doing that. And it's this push. You're pushing them to like do it.
Have you ever seen
child actor parents? I think we made a joke about it earlier.
No, have you ever seen, what's it called? It's Shia LaBeouf, and he directed it. He wrote it. He directed it. It's about his childhood.
Oh, really?
And it is so. I mean, I know Shia LaBeouf is an ass, and he's done some dickhead shit.
Right.
But it is so. I forgot what it's called, like Cry Baby or Crying Boy, something like that.
Okay.
And he's basically like the whole time he's in holes, right, making bread. He's living in a motel, like not being fed right. Like his dad is using his money for all this shit, and like it's a true story. Like like it is so fucking sad.
Yeah.
And his mom is like off fucking someone else and doesn't care about him. The dad is not, and it's like he's using like the money is being used to like. I mean, the kid is living in a motel, like the shittiest of motel, and he's in holes. So he is making bread. and he is being treated like just a source of income. And it's like, I'm not trying to say like I know who Demi Lovato's parents are or Selena Gomez or Britney or whatever, but like even if you are a good parent with good intentions,
it's gonna get weird.
It's gonna get
always
weird.
Gonna get weird.
It's gonna get weird because like it's a source of income now, and so you can't just see your child as a child.
Right, you can't just ground them anymore.
Yeah,
it doesn't work that way.
And so, like, I feel bad for people like Demi Lovato, but I also need them to stop.
To back the fuck off.
Back off. Stop it. Stop it. We love you. We want you to be better. I hope you are, happy. But stop. Stop with the bullshit.
Well, she's speaking. Well, they are speaking. See, we should, because she fucking with the with the alien thing.
Yes.
They said that we shouldn't call them aliens, that we need to call them extraterrestrials because
it's insulting.
Because it's so insulting to be an alien. My counterpoint, bitch, is that you shouldn't be speaking on behalf of extraterrestrials because you are not one. So how the fuck can she be speaking on behalf of a group of people?
Chris, give her a year.
Or a group of whatever they are.
Give them a year. They will be an extraterrestrial. They're prepping you. They're getting you prepped to what
they will be soon, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. No alien. No alien is looking
extraterrestrial.
Alien. Until I meet my alien, my six titter, and they go, we want to be ET. We want to be extraterrestrial. Okay, boo-boo.
Right.
You can be that.
Right.
But no alien, all right? And I'm closer to aliens than Demi Lovato.
Oh, for sure.
Okay, my love for aliens is way closer than theirs.
The bonds go way deeper.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, no alien is looking at us and being like, they're identifying us wrong. None of them.
We are offended.
Yeah. They're all like, they're idiots. They can't even,
We prefer the pronoun six-titter.
Yeah. Six-tit.
Six-tit.
They're not looking at us like they're identifying us wrong. And even extraterrestrial could be wrong. How about that?
Right.
How about they fucking, they want to go buy Sour Patch? How about that? Okay?
That's my stage name.
We don't know.
We love drag. It's when our drag is dressing like humans.
You know what is offensive? That you think every alien has a limp hand.
I know you've made fun of me for that. But also you did it before too, but you did a light one.
I did.
You were like, yeah.
I was just being inclusive to your alien, but it's kind of offensive.
But now you're realizing that you're being offensive.
No, I'm realizing that you're being offensive, that I mirrored you, so it's your fault that I'm offensive. You don't know these aliens got like them jackass arms, and they're like, we don't fucking talk like that, man.
What up, bro?
Yeah.
We don't play that shit.
Yeah.
They're just ripped.
Demi Lovato goes up to them. They're like, I've been trying to tell them to call you ET. Like, I've been telling them that you don't identify as aliens. They're like, move over. We have bigger problems with Christopher Metcalf. They're like, they're like, alien is not what we're offended by. Is our limp arms.
That little twinkle-toed fuck thinks we have wiggly arms.
Yeah, but they're like, the weakest of our species has wiggly arms.
Yeah. The nerds do.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just like shove Demi Lovato out of the way. One of the guys in the back of the group's like, "What up?" to Demi. So what are you doing later?
Yeah.
I'll fuck with a human.
Yeah.
He's just like, I don't give a shit.
Yes, what's good?
She's like, I'm a they, I'm not a human.
Yeah. You said she's like, I'm a they.
Sorry, they're like, I'm a they, not a human. Damn it, fuck.
There should be like a jar here for
the mispronoun jar.
Yeah,
that is funny. We should get a jar for that.
Mispronoun jar, and then we can give it to like LGBTQ.
That's a great idea. Let's definitely get a jar. We should totally do that.
We'll donate it to like the Trevor Project.
What's that?
They take in kids that like, and they like help with mental health, like kids who are like homeless or kicked out. We'll do that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. So
cool.
Every time we offend someone, we also save someone's life.
Right.
So.
Hopefully not a member of the LGBTQ community, though.
Yeah.
Some downtrodden kid.
Yeah. All right. Do you have a would you rather?
Sure. I asked you. Well, you answered a funny one earlier. That the one between me and Demi. What did we open up talking about? Okay. Would you rather? Would you? Oh no, because then that wouldn't apply to me. I don't know. Do you have one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, got you. Would you rather, be the robot giving tours, okay?
Okay.
Or would you rather be the disabled person that gets hired for Disney?
Okay.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Disney.
Disabled
Yeah,
guy who gets hired at Disney.
Yeah. Because I would write a fucking book.
1,000%. And you get to meet new people and shit. Yeah.
And you're making bread.
Yeah.
This robot's not getting paid.
That shit's cash, yo.
This robot not getting paid.
Yeah.
Maybe the robots get paid in bitcoins.
Yeah, and someone unplugs you and shit.
Yeah, and you have no feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're learning bad dad jokes.
Yeah. Art is so boring too.
It's the worst.
I'd rather be in fucking Disney.
Yeah. They unplug you and they put you in like the MoMA. You're like, damn it, I like impressionist stuff. I don't like new wave
not
shit.
Not the art I like.
I don't like modern art.
All right, well, thank you guys for listening to us. We also want to say you're welcome for all the content we give you. Goodbye.
Bye, follicles.